By far, my favorite technical indicator is just simply looking at price and volume. There's so much that you could tell just from looking at price and volume. You get to see the entire history of how this stock, this forex pair, this cryptocurrency, well, whatever it is that you're trading, you get to see the entire history of how it's behaved, right? And so you could see the nuances in that asset, right? Like you could see when when there were a lot of buyers. You could see how greed developed over time. You could see euphoria, if there was ever euphoria in this thing. You could see the fear as it's coming off of a top. You could see the fight between the bulls and the bears, the buyers and the sellers, as it's chopping around sideways. You could see all these things, all these nuances, and what that allows you to do, just from looking at price and volume. You could start to see how things are getting wide and loose. You could see how the price action is tightening up, and that can give you where you should have an entry point, where you can have a stop loss if you're wrong, how you can set profit targets, and all that. You can figure all that out just from simple price and volume action, things like having measured moves, things like understanding base patterns. Like if you're a stock guy and you understand how bases form and that a proper cup with handle would say have 7 weeks of consolidation, how there would be more accumulation weeks versus distribution weeks, meaning more weeks where there's heavy buying versus heavy selling, and then nice tight controlled action within the handle of that cup with handle, and light volume where there's not too many people being shaken out, and then seeing that tightness and then getting ready for the explosion higher. You could know that, yeah, historically, when price breaks out of this on a stock, that the move can be anywhere from 20 to 25%, and that could be your target, right? So all that is just based off of simple price and volume. You don't need to get into fancy indicators or anything else. That's why I like it so much. It just helps keep things simple. There's a couple of other things that I do look at, but they're all secondary, right? And just to give you a little idea of other things that are on my charts too, I'm looking at moving averages. I'm looking at relative strength on a stock, relative strength versus the S&P 500. If I'm looking at a forex pair, I'll be looking at RSI. And every once in a while, if I want additional confirmation on a target, I'll whip out the Fibonacci extension levels. But that's really about it.